Bro, my sister be acting like a celebrity. Maybe I'll deal with it in the future when I'm rich and famous, but right now, it's just a talk when I'm broke. So when I'm there, people understand I went through the fucking grind. I went through the fucking grind. It's funny how I say I went through the grind when literally my last video that I was about to make that I deleted, which I do multiple times for a lot of videos because they're not that good. I was talking about how it doesn't even feel like you're working that much. You know what I've realized, guys? I've realized that I can ring it. That was like an ability that I unlocked just from creating content. I can just continue on ranting and just talking endlessly if I want to. And I just literally repeat myself in the repeating of itself. No, I'm joking, I'm just tripping now. Anyway, so what just happened recently when I was on the phone, I tried to call my sister, right? No, there's two sisters. One I'm living with, the other one that's in Africa. She's kind of like, she went there for, I think, a vacation, and then she loves it, so she's staying there. I think she's coming back this month. But anyway, the point is, she will not respond or answer anyone's calls unless you text her. Like, it's annoying. She's stubborn. She's very stubborn. Love her though, but she's stubborn. I want to talk about social aspects. How social am I? I'm actually very social since I post on social media. All I do in a day is gym, that's all. Shops, back home. Gym, shops, back home. Do not talk to nobody. And someone like brought it up like, oh, like, cause they were doing the same thing and they were just like, oh, I need to go out to talk to people cause my social, forget how to communicate properly. And I didn't realize that was a thing until either it was in a dream or something, or I just tried talking to someone that I don't really talk too much. And I felt like my social communications in real life have decreased by 50%. I was talking to chicks, hitting up some chicks, and I forgot how to say hello. I was like, what is wrong with me? There's something wrong with me. Is this what trading is doing to me? Is this the sacrifice that I'm making? That's crazy. Anyway, I know my shit's gonna come back, my Riz, right? But in this moment, I am trading Riz. I'm trading Riz for future bread. And yeah, I understand that, and I don't really give a fuck, but that's just what's happening. I didn't realize it was true, but when you actually don't talk to many people besides the camera, your sister, and a few Discord peeps, it feels like you kind of lose your in-person communication. I could be wrong, because that could have just been a bad day, I guess, of texting. I don't fucking know. That was really it, and I was like, okay, damn, like, I'm losing it. But it's chill. That's really what I've realized over the past time of just being focused on in trading. Another thing is, when you're on your trading journey and you want to put full force in, you want to put full 100% in, you'll be able to do it just when you confine it to a daily task module. If you don't have a daily task module and you just go off what you want to do day by day, it's going to be very much harder because you're going to be doing one thing this day and not doing it the next day. But you have to keep it consistent because consistency is what makes you successful, right? So that's really what I've learned, what I've understood, and doing that in itself is kind of capping yourself to your limits. So let's just say you're already a disciplined individual, you're super disciplined, like you don't need nothing. Then I'd say probably not having a daily task could expand the amount you do in a day. What I'm trying to say is you can fill in more with the day, with more work, because you have no list. But if you have a list, it's structured, and once you finish the list, you don't really feel like doing extra, because also you don't need to do extra. That's the two things. You don't need to do extra. That's how it feels to have a daily task, which is good though, because some people be doing 5 hours back testing one day, then they just don't do it for another 3 weeks. If I do consistently 1 to 2 hours, pushing 3 every single day, and you do 5 hours one day and then another 5 hours another week, who's gonna win? Who is gonna win? So that's really how I've seen it as well. This is kind of getting off topic, but my mentality is kind of switching. It's kind of moving. I'm becoming into a more competitive motherfucker. Competitive nigga. Because other people are in my space, not even my space, just other people are way ahead of me, which I believe I can catch up to. So I'm working, it feels like I'm working 10 times harder. I ain't gonna lie. It feels like I'm catching up. But then I see some people like I'm a shout now. I'm gonna see some people like Kevin, who started trading I think 4 or 5 months ago, and guess what? He's already passed his account multiple times. I'm just like, what? But I'm happy for him. It's just crazy how some people could be the chosen one. And you just gotta work for your fucking bread. It is what it is. He worked for it, props to him because he did put in the effort. It's just that I'm still stuck. Maybe my psychology's ass. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. It is what it is. Because I did almost go mad the past 3 weeks. I ain't gonna lie. That's really what I've been thinking about. I guess I love my progress because I thank you all for the 72 subscribers. And I thank you all for the 193 followers on Instagram. And I thank you all for the 470, I don't fucking know, something on TikTok. It's cool. I love the comments. I love the hateful ones. I love the good ones. Maybe I don't like the hateful ones too much, but it's funny when you look at it from that perspective. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. So some people who be commenting on my posts, they be like, no bro, what you doing? Like, what you doing, man? What you doing, fam? I'm putting on an accent, but they're like, what you doing, fam? You're going against the trend, innit? I'm just like, yo, are you profitable? Like, are you profitable? You're telling me, who's unprofitable, when you're unprofitable, how to be profitable. What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about? And it's just funny how, you know, people who I know or who seem to be unprofitable are trying to tell me how to trade their way, or ICT. ICT is fucking everywhere. It's like a rat infestation, not rat infestation. It's like flies. Flies will never get away from your ass, especially if you're in town type areas. Like you're fucked. Flies will always be there in the corner of the room, around your face, somewhere. Thank goodness there's no more flies here no more. Yeah, they're like flies. ICT members are like flies. I actually fuck with the strategy because, you know, I've heard a bit. I haven't actually done any research whatsoever on it, but I've heard of it and it seems really cool to understand because I know a few friends who are profitable in ICT. Shout out, and I don't know if I'm gonna say your real name, so I'm gonna say shout out KSM, and shout out some other people who use ICT, who are ICT cult members. Whoops. I'm joking. I'm just having fun talking to myself in the camera, you know. I guess these are one of the good days. I was talking about good days and bad days, guys, in trading. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm touching my tits. Anyway, good days and bad days in trading, right? You know, you get those good days, really, really good days. You're literally taking L's left, right, and center. You probably just went mad, like you just went off the edge, and you're happy. Right? When you get to that state, you start to realize, are you mentally all right? Are you mentally all right? Because you're losing money and you're happy. And I think when that comes, it's just a day like any other day. There's some days where you're more happy. There's some days where you're less happy, but you still get your shit done. Such as that day, it was just more, it was like my happiness levels ranges obviously every day. Like normally it's here. You know, my sad days are like here. Like, bro, they get deep, not too deep. Like they used to be like, but you know, I'm a G. Thank the Lord, that stuff. So it's like, it's not that bad. It's not that deep. That day specifically, my happy levels were here, right? And I was like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I'm too happy. I'm too happy. That's a problem. So the next day obviously was like another low day. So like this, I was delayed on my daily task. I was delayed on everything I needed to do. I did get it done though. I did get it done. It just took longer. Like today, I finished everything, probably wake up at 8, finished it at 12, done. Right, of course I probably diddle-daddled in between, but I got most of my shit done, which was cool. Now I'm just, you know, talking to you all and doing shit. And yeah, like, when you get high days, you definitely get down days. Just be careful of that, people. I don't really take in stuff that I haven't really experienced. I'm being real with you. Obviously, some things I try to take in, but like the ups and down days, you don't really understand it as much until you experience it, which is, it's like inevitable. Anyway, talking about my down days, the reason why they're so down is because I'm taking a route that no one is taking, right? And I'm cool with it. I'm happy with it. Because like, what I've realized about myself, sorry, I'm just trying to flex my forearms. What I've realized about myself is that I like getting ahead of the curve. In school, yeah, let's go back to school. Let's chuck that shit back to school. I was a loser in school till a certain point when I became a winner. Maybe when I just started hitting the gym, I don't know if it was for bitches or for some reason, I just started hitting the gym. Attention started coming my way. I was like, damn, chuck on these dreads, more attention. I was like, damn, I like this. And then boom, bada boom, bada bop, me and the boys at the top of the school, right? So when I had that experience, it was probably mini fame. It wasn't even fame, it was just mini fame. Where you just like, people just know you. People are cool with you, a lot of people. Obviously guys, newsflash, if you're still in school, outside of school, no one gives a fuck. Especially when you're trying to get back at the top. People will probably look down on you. And it is what it is. You know, it is, but you just move on with life. You just move on with life. And this is actually, before I continue the story, I have a sense when I first started making a lot of trading videos, I had a sense I had a lot of haters. Like a lot of haters. They were never there. I just sensed that they were hating. I could just sense it. Like if you looked at my videos and you were like, ah, fuck this nigga. I sensed you. I'm just letting you know that. I knew you were hating. I just didn't care. I didn't come to whoop your ass. I didn't come to fucking whoop your ass. But yeah, you know, when you got trying to push through that threshold where when you realize what you want is that feeling that you had in school, to be on top again, right? It's like a king. I'm not even trying to be egotistical here. I'm just telling you what you guys will experience if you guys were at the top of the school type shit. It's like a king getting stripped of his throne. You don't like that shit. You worked blood, sweat, and tears, and just by accident you ended up there. You don't like that shit. So what you do is you try to get back up there, and you realize you gotta do some crazy shit like get rich, get in the ring, do all this other shit, and just really also just experience life and just understand how it is to be the best version of yourself, aka one of the best men in the world type shit. And obviously if you realize that, you realize money is also a part of it. Anyway, the point is, since I'm doing what I'm doing, it's like there's a barrier between you doing what you need to do and you doing what you're doing. You have to pierce that barrier, but that barrier, you need courage, because people are going to look at you differently when you're not where you want to be, especially when you don't have the people following you. As for me, right, posting these trading videos, I just knew I was getting hated on. It was one of those things where I was like, should I do it? Like, should I? I don't want people to look at me that way. And I was just like, you know what? Who gives a fuck? Like, why did I care? Like, why do I care? As soon as I post one, right, now I can't go back. Like when you actually think of it from like a perspective point of view, you can't go back once you've posted a video. You have to keep going now. Because when you stop now, you just look like an idiot. People, the haters are right. If you don't stop, then you don't look like an idiot. And you're just gonna spiral to success. And then everyone's gonna love you, but then you're gonna be delusional because you felt that feeling in your mind where people were hating on you behind doors or laughing at you behind doors, which I do know, and you can never get that out of my mind. I just know you're laughing at me. I will fucking remember this day. I don't know who it is. When I sniff you motherfuckers out, I'm expose you. I'm joking. I wouldn't even expose you. You know why? You're gonna get bread from that. Fuck that. I'm gonna end it here because I'm just thinking of how much editing I have to do. Fuck this, bro. But you know, let's just get this done, you know. It's Easter too. My bad, guys. You see how shut-in I am? I didn't even fucking know it was Easter. I just thought it was another fucking day. I remember because my sister said Happy Easter, and that's why I tried to call her at the start of the video, and she just didn't answer. You know why? Because that's my sister. She cool though. I fuck with her. You know, she's just cool. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, it was good talking with y'all. Catch y'all this Monday. We're gonna get a fucking dub. Why are my wrists so small? Than my forearm. Look at that sexy. If you guys like this, it'll be appreciated to like. If you're not dickheads, like the video. I got you there. If you're not gay, like the video. If you're not homosexual, like the video. If you like girls, like the video. Now you have to, because if you don't, then you're kind of going against your value as a person.